Every day, all around the world, along busy roads, across open fields, and above crowded cities, high-voltage power lines stretch for miles. These cables carry enormous amounts of electricity, enough to kill a human in a split second. And yet, birds will often sit calmly on those same deadly wires. They just perch there, relaxed, unharmed, as if the danger doesn't exist. And the question almost everyone eventually asks is, why don't birds get electrocuted on high-voltage power lines? To answer that, we need to clear up a common misunderstanding about electricity. High-voltage power lines are among the most dangerous man-made structures on Earth. Some carry tens of thousands of volts, others carry hundreds of thousands. This electricity powers homes, factories, hospitals, and entire nations. A direct electrical shock from these lines can cause instant death, severe burns, or catastrophic injury. Humans know to stay away. Warning signs are everywhere, yet birds seem to ignore them completely. Many people assume birds are safe because they're small. Others think their feathers act as insulation, or that birds have some special biological resistance to electricity. None of that is true. Birds are not immune to electricity. They can be electrocuted just like humans, animals, or any living thing. The real reason they usually survive has nothing to do with biology. It comes down to one simple rule of physics. Electricity only flows when it has a path. Electricity doesn't move randomly. It flows from a point of high voltage to a point of lower voltage, and it always takes the easiest path available. Voltage itself is just electrical pressure. What actually causes damage is current, the movement of electric charge through a body. No movement means no harm. When a bird lands on a power line, both of its feet are touching the same wire. That wire is at a very high voltage, but crucially, both feet are at exactly the same voltage. There is no difference between them. With no voltage difference across the bird's body, electricity has no reason to move through it. From an electrical point of view, the bird becomes part of the wire. Its entire body is at one electrical level. There is no entry point and no exit point for current, so nothing happens. The bird sits there, safe and unaware, while massive amounts of electricity race beneath its feet. Now compare that to what happens with a human. When a person touches a live power line while standing on the ground, they create a complete circuit. The power line is at extremely high voltage. The ground is effectively at zero voltage. The human body becomes the bridge between the two. Electricity flows instantly, straight through the body, because it finally has a path. And electricity always takes the path of least resistance. This is why most electrical accidents are deadly. It's not just about touching electricity, it's about completing the circuit. This also explains why birds are not always safe. If a bird touches two different power lines at the same time, especially lines carrying different electrical phases, a voltage difference exists between its feet or wings. Electricity flows through the bird's body, and electrocution can occur. The same thing happens if a bird touches a power line and a grounded object, like a metal pole, transformer casing, or support structure. Large birds are especially vulnerable. Eagles, vultures, and hawks have wide wingspans that can accidentally bridge the gap between two wires. In many regions, power lines are a leading cause of death for these species. Because of this, engineers and conservationists have spent decades redesigning power infrastructure to protect wildlife. Power companies install insulated covers, increase spacing between wires, and build safer pole designs. Some structures even include dedicated perching platforms that give birds a safe place to land away from dangerous connections. These changes save thousands of birds every year. But the rule itself never changes. One voltage point is safe. Two different voltage points create danger. This same principle explains many everyday safety measures we take for granted. Electricians wear insulated boots to avoid contact with the ground. Tools have rubber handles to prevent current from entering the body. Buildings are grounded to give electricity a safe path away from people. Even lightning follows this rule, searching for the fastest and easiest route between the sky and the ground. Electricity isn't malicious, it doesn't choose victims, it simply follows physics. So, the next time you see a bird sitting quietly on a high-voltage power line, remember what's really happening. The wire is deadly. The bird is vulnerable. But as long as it doesn't complete the circuit, it survives. In the world of electricity, that single detail makes all the difference.